For me, a pilgrimage begins internally before you actually get to that physical spot. What is it that's calling me to this place? And what I often find, it's not what I expected at all.
I think it starts with a kind of bookending the time and sort of marking off the time as sacred, as intended for spiritual devotion. It starts with something as simple as saying a prayer. That really helps get into that pilgrim mindset.
I think maybe the most important is an openness to being surprised. I find it helpful to have an itinerary, but the really big moments for me on the pilgrimages that I've been on have been moments that were big surprises. An early Eucharist on the road to Jericho in the Judean desert. I didn't know what to expect, and it blew me away.
Often when you're on pilgrimage, you have this really just overwhelming sequence of experiences. And so taking time at the end of the day to reflect on what happened either really helps you notice everything and also the effect that it had on you internally.
I think one of the best parts of being on pilgrimage is being in a small community of people who travel together and get to know each other. It creates a connection that's, I think, spiritual and meaningful.
You find yourself some pretty remote spaces, going to places like the Judean desert. These places feel very thin, like humanity's presence on the earth feels very fragile and very temporary in these places.
There's no words. It's really hard to articulate it. Even coming back and people ask, well, what was it like? What did you see? As though there was something magical that happened. There's just these tiny, tiny moments, and a lot of it's through human interactions, which goes back to being present.